Rule number 8, which is students must not post content that damages the image of the university. I have a question here. They say don't post a content that will kind of damage the image of the university. Let's say for maybe my university hostel, right? It's really bad.
Yeah.
We saw this video of Nigerians, their university, which is really, really bad, right? It's somebody who posted that video before we saw it publicly, like, wow, this is how bad it is before they are in it. So if it's that bad and you have been talking to the school management to take care of it for a very long time and they have not taken care of it, and you take a video of such a thing and you post online, can it be causing damage to the school? If you are a fresher at GCTU or at any university located in Ghana, this video is very much important for you. So I advise you to watch it straight to the end. Now, the school has released its student handbook, undergrad student handbook, which is going to help you survive campus life or is gonna put you into serious trouble. And I'm here today with my panelist, Bill Gates Van, who is a graduate from UEW, who is going to help us to understand the rules and regulations through experience. He has the experience, so this should be very, very helpful. I'll read the rules. He will explain it to us. I'll ask the questions that you might be thinking of as a fresher. If you have any other question, you can put it in the comment section. We are likely to do an episode 2 when we have more questions. Let's roll. Rule number 1 is general conduct. Now, this is basically talking about the conduct you exhibit on campus as a student, doing lectures outside campus and all of that. So I would like Bill Gates Van to explain that to us. What are the conduct or behaviors you think if you put up as a student or level 100 will put you at a higher ground on having good relationship with your lecturers and giving you some favors on campus?
The general conduct rules, some of them that can help you as a student in the university, is having to attend lectures is very, very important. Having to have a personal relation with your lectures is one of the things that can help you. And your appearance is very, very, very important. The way you appear to lectures, the way you appear to campus is one of the things that has a lot to say about you, the individual. So I will use that just for the start.
Yeah, so yes, I have some written here. Respect your lecturers, staffs, fellow students. No fighting on campus, insults, threats, unnecessary drama and noise making on campus. Once you are a student, you represent the school. You understand? Rule number 2 is dress code. Now, this is the rule. They say indecent dressing is not allowed on campus. This include sagging trousers, you know what it is, revealing clothes, offensive writing on clothes. Basically mean so if I write something like F all my haters, I don't think somebody hates me already. So if I write F all my haters, it will be flagged as offensive. Yeah, and wearing bathroom slippers to lectures.
On a roll, you would personally not want to wear a bathroom slipper to the classroom. It doesn't say anything good about you, and your appearance says a whole lot about you. That will actually make and unmake you in a university society. On a roll, there are some people who don't give an F about that, but this is one of the things that will really help you. Yeah. If you really want to go far in the university, it will help you.
Rule number 3 is hair and appearance. Now, this is the rule. Students are expected to maintain a neat and decent appearance at all times. And let me tell you a story, right? During the registration process, if you've not watched the video, I've uploaded 3 days journey of me at GCTU campus here. Go and watch beautiful video, you understand? When I went to the Dean of Students office to fill my forms for the hostel, my hair was one thing that the lady there pointed out, that my hair isn't well kept and all of that, and how people perceive you when you have this kind of hair. We are in Africa, and in Africa, you having something like dreadlocks or unkept hair, there's already a category that they have placed you. Like maybe you are smoking, you are a thief, you are a bad boy. You see that kind of thing. So I think that is very much important.
So as you just said concerning the hair, finding ourselves in Africa, the particular kind of hairstyle you have speaks a lot about you. We can actually recall there was a time there was this
yes, at Ezekiel. No,
This Jamaican guy
it wasn't
who,
Jamaican. He had
okay,
dreadlocks.
he
I
had
think going to
dreadlocks.
high school. Yeah,
Exactly.
his was
And
in high school.
it brought a whole lot of issues because of the haircut. So it's one thing. And also you can have locks on, but the way you actually treat it is one of the things. You see my haircut, the kind of hair I have on. There are some people who are going to say, Charlie, don't do it this way. But the way you appear would actually make them take away that kind of notions.
Rule number 4 is attendance. He mentioned earlier about attendance and how it can help you. We have all been through high school, so this should be something that you should be familiar with. You go to class every time, you are consistent in class, even if you might not be understanding what they are teaching. The teacher sees you every day, and that some way somehow leaves a good impression on you. Like from the teacher, he knows that no, this boy always comes to class consistently. Is gonna help you.
In university, we have one thing we call GPA. That is your grade point average.
Okay.
It's one of the things that counts when it comes to that of your attendance. And it actually form part of the exams you are going. Already, the 100% you are supposed to get,
Yeah.
it's not just about how much you do in the classroom, right? Your attendance is a factor. Even just showing up alone, that one alone gives you a mark. That is why the GPA is very important. There is someone who is so brilliant that he or she might not be in class every day, but will pass exam. And because of your absence all the time, when they should grade you because of your absence, that is actually going to bring your GPA down and is really going to affect you.
Rule number 5 is examination malpractice. This includes copying, impersonation, carrying unauthorized materials, or any form of cheating in the examination hall.
So I believe there is something we all should have an idea about: going to the exam hall and then going in with foreign materials or copying in the exam hall. It's never a good act. And one reason why you go to the exam hall to copy is because you don't know what you are doing or you weren't present in the classroom. Your presence alone, remember, fetch you a mark. Your attitude in the exams hall alone fetch you a mark. The university is not just about having the class and just going, but it's all about what you learn first or what you make yourself there. So you should go with a good conduct. Very important.
Rule number 6 is related to hostel rules, right? Students in hostels must observe hostel regulations. No noise pollution, no fighting, keeping your environment clean. Hostel is a privilege, not a right. You understand? Hostel is a privilege that is good. Like basically, if you are in the school's hostel, it's seen as a privilege. The fact that I've paid for the hostel so I can do anything I want. You understand? You go in, you go out, somebody else comes. So it's a privilege that you are getting. So you need to observe the rule, keeping your environment clean. Charlie, say boys there. You've been to high school, you understand what I mean? You feel me?
I love the fact that the rule said that made mention of the hostel being a privilege. One of the reasons why the hostel is a privilege is that it's one of the first point of contact in building a new family or in building a new relationship or network among yourself. And whoever you meet there, the kind of life you live there will actually make or unmake you.
Rule number 7 is damaging and stealing university properties, which is very prohibited. I want to believe we all understand that, so we can move on to rule number 8, which is students must not post content that damages the image of the university. Students must not post content that damages the image of the university. Before I speak about that, I think I would love Vank to give a comment about that
So,
first.
concerning the content, it's good to create content out there. But so long as you find yourself in a particular university society, you become a citizen. It's just like being a citizen of this country. And whatever you do would have a lot to say when others watch that attitude of yours. They can see that attitude of yours actually portray an image of that country. So that is how it is for the university body. It means that you have become part of them. Whatever you do that will tarnish their image is actually going to affect the university and its embodiment, and they wouldn't let you go scot-free.
I have a question, yeah? They say don't post a content that will kind of damage the image of the university. Let's say for maybe my university hostel, right? It's really bad.
Yeah.
We saw this video of Nigerians, their university, which is really, really bad, right? It's somebody who posted that video before we saw it publicly, like, wow, this is how bad it is before they are in it. So if it's that bad and you have been talking to the school management to take care of it for a very long time and they have not taken care of it, and you take a video of such a thing and you post online, can it be causing damage to the school? Because if you see that video, you see that no. So if this the kind of hostels that this university have, then I don't want my child to go there. You are tarnishing the image of the school.
On a raw, it may and then it may not. It may, depending on how you portray that particular image or the video. So your ideology is that you are recording this video to let the public know this is what is going on. So you made mention that after you have consulted the
The
school
management of the school.
management and they haven't done anything on that. And when you go to every university, they have rules and regulations. We have what we call protocols. We have what we call rules govern. When you speak to management and they are not doing anything about it, there is another management that you have to find out and approach them. Right now, social media can really send things very far.
Because I think if you post such a content, right, you have already spoken to the management. They know about the problem. They have not taken care of it. Let's say the educational minister sees it. He'll come talk to the management and see that no, something is not going on. Maybe there is some kind of corruption somewhere. You understand?
Yeah.
Then maybe the manager, do they call the how do they call maybe like headmistress of those university? How do they call them?
The school's chancellor.
Okay, so like then maybe they sack the school chancellor. There's some kind of hate that it will draw towards you as a student.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
That is why I'm asking, because a lot, like there are a lot of things going on in schools, in high school. I've been through high school. A lot of things going on. Students cannot talk about it because of the fear of all these things. So how like as a graduate, how will you approach that? How will you see that no, approach it this way and it will not affect you?
There was a time at my undergrad moment where we were having a lot of issues that's regarding to our results and portal and that kind of thing. And I realized that it was affecting me as a student on campus, but it was difficult for me to speak about. So what I did was that since I wasn't the only person facing that challenge, as student, you organize yourself, not for a demonstration, but you organize yourself. You write a letter to the management again. That is after actually letting the management know about this thing.
Yeah.
You have to write a letter again, having some individuals being part of the letter signed by their name, and you can resubmit that. With that, the authorities will realize that you guys are actually not playing with these things. And if after that there's nothing done, why not? You should know that they will come at you, but always have people backing you. So it shouldn't be an individual fight you are fighting.
Yeah. I mean, I think you just find people who have a similar interest, right? Because there are people who are not going to agree with you. I'm not because you are doing something bad, because they are afraid. They can't even speak up from themselves. Like I don't even want to go to their area. You understand? If you have those kind of people in your circle, you might not be able to deal with all these issues. So have people who have similar interests, who have similar issues, who are ready to partake in your peaceful demonstration, your peaceful letter you want to write to the administration to take care of it. But I mean, that is an issue that I think we would have to have extensive and more conversation about, and even have conversations with the administrations of the schools and see how we can deal with this issue. Number 9 is medical and health. This requires students to be medically fit and present their NHIS cards during registration. That is very well understood. Then consequences of breaking of the school rules. This will lead to suspension, restriction, and dismissal. This cause a lot of problem for a lot of students. Like even in high school, I have friends who go to town, do all of those things, and you see, it looks cool among your fellow students. They will be hailing you. Looks very cool. You are the stubborn boy, yeah, they will hail you. But doing examinations and leaving school before you know how hot you will be in the various offices. So know that you are alone. No matter how steady group or whatever you go and form, you are alone at the end of the day. So you take caution. Van, what is your last advice to students going to freshers going to the university right now? What is that one tip? Let's see, one single tip you give you. I said this one tip, if you take it, you'll be successful in your university days. Give me that one tip.
As a freshman going to the university for the first time, one of the things I will advise you to do as you go into the environment of that society is that learn to know your environment, and that will actually do you a lot of good.
All right, so what I would say, I'm a fresher and I've gone to the school, I've experienced it. And let me tell you, if you are a fresher, you have only one opportunity to be a fresher. So embrace it. Embrace the fact that you are naive and ask questions if you don't know. Embrace the fact that you don't really know your environment and move and know it. Because I've seen a lot of, see, since I started creating that vlog, I've seen a lot of people come, oh, why are you behaving like this? Why are you behaving like a fresh? You want everybody to know that you are a fresher. Even when I was on the campus, right, I was asking a certain guy a question. Then he was like, why are you behaving like this? Do you want everybody to know that you are a fresher? Obviously, I'm a fresher. Everybody gotta know. So embrace it. Enjoy being a fresher because you have only one chance. Is how long is it gonna take? A semester takes about 16 weeks.
Yeah.
Then that will be all. You'll be gone. So take that in mind. Make make your own rules and live by them, and your life is gonna be beautiful. That's my advice to you.
With what you just said, so I would say that you should also learn to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Have a voice.
Yeah.
For yourself.
If you have any question you want to drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna attend to all of that. If your questions are valid, you get one question, I'm telling you, we are gonna do an episode 2. We have a lot of people that we can speak to, so make it possible. Subscribe to the channel, man. If you have the numbers, we can get people that matter to talk to, you understand? Then you can have your university days beautiful and amazing. My name is Prince Pack. I did this way. Bill Gates. Thank. Subscribe. Put out some post notification. Do whatever you want to do, and I'll catch you up on the next one. We out.